I don't know. It's after 6 in the morning. Buddy watch light up. I've not been to sleep. About 20 past 5 I thought, I'll stay awake till 6 because I've got a video going up at 6 a.m. Sunday, by the way. I'll tell you what, that video, I think there was an hour and 6 worth of footage. And I think the video is about 44 minutes, I think. And I remember thinking, oh God, I'm really tired, I want to go to bed. But I needed to have the video edited, exported, uploaded and scheduled for 6 a.m. this morning because that's what time it goes up. And I left the space free today for that video to go up because it could have gone up Friday because I filmed it Thursday. I could have edited it Thursday night to get it up Friday, but I made the decision to put it up today because my Sunday other content video tends to go up at 6 a.m. at the moment, and then it gives people the chance to watch it anytime during Sunday. I know that if I wake up early on a Sunday, which obviously I'm not going to because I'm still awake, I like to wake up and go on my phone and see what's been uploaded Sunday morning. So that's why it goes up early, but I did have the option to get it up on the Friday. What I put up Friday, the glossy box, I had to edit that, but obviously that didn't take me as long as the Noah unboxing. That took me about an hour 45, and I think it was 9:30 or something when I started the edit, and I was sat there. I ended up having to sit forwards, and I got cold because I turned the heating down because I got really hot and I kept getting uncomfortable, and I thought, God, I'm not going to last if I keep the heating on. So I ended up cold, hunched over my phone editing. So when I stood up, because when it was exporting, I went and put it on charge because my battery went down to 23%. It was painful walking into the kitchen. Then I put the heating on, and then I had to wait for it to upload. So I didn't come upstairs till about 1:30. And on the way up, I scheduled it. And then I'd planned to go to sleep hours ago, and then I ended up watching random stuff. And now got to about 5:30ish. I was like, oh, I'll wait for my video to go up. And it obviously went up half an hour ago. But it's the longest unboxing that I can remember doing. But there's a lot of candles. And I shouldn't have to justify the fact that I spent whatever it was, 130ish on candles. I got a 10% discount on top, I think I spent 60 something and almost 60, I think. I don't know. Or was it 100? I don't know how much I spent. Double what my average biggest one is. But I wanted the candles, and I don't think I told the whole story how I ended up with the candles because I was really ill. I'm not 100% better, but when I was filming Thursday, because I got the order Wednesday, and did I film it Wednesday? Oh yeah, I filmed it Wednesday. I was so exhausted afterwards. There's a point in it where I sat there and I think I said, I kept it in the edit, I think I said that I just sat there for about 3 minutes, and I knew it was 3 minutes because I let it continue filming because I was so exhausted. And I'm surprised that I did the video Wednesday because I just felt so crappy. I still don't feel great, but Wednesday was definitely the worst. I was in a mood. I moaned for about 10 minutes. I didn't keep with the whole ranting. I was just moaning about everything because I just didn't feel well. I was just I wasn't even not moaning about the order, I was moaning about life. So I took that out. I'm surprised that I filmed it Wednesday, and I was meant to film it again for IGTV, but I only have 10 minutes for IGTV. and I was meant to film my Tales of Tori order times two, one for this channel, one for IGTV. And I remember finishing filming the Noah video, and I filmed it in I think 3 clips. I think the first one was like 14 minutes, the second one was 44, I think, and then the third clip was something like 3 minutes or whatever it was. And when I finished filming it, I was like, oh my god, I just need to go and sit down. And I know I was sat on like a chair filming, but I don't sit in a comfortable way. I sit like on the edge of the chair. And yeah, the next day I was like, oh god, I don't know how I managed to film that yesterday. And then because I wanted to get my glossy box video up on Friday, and I wanted to film my Tales of Tori video because that's going up Tuesday, I then had to film 4 videos, but I felt a little bit better on Thursday than I did Wednesday. And I kind of wish I'd not filmed my unboxing for Noah on Wednesday, because I just sound miserable, and I'm not. Like, I was so excited to get those candles, but I did feel like I had to put in the comments, like, I don't want any hate or jealousy over some candles, because someone kicked off at me for buying a pair of £18 pyjamas, like, a few months ago, and then I'm just not going to deal with your crap. If you've got an issue with someone treating themselves or something, you need to have a look at yourself, because, like, I see people buying stuff that I would like, and I can't afford it, but I don't message them and go, like, oh, I hate you because you've got that I want. I always think, oh, good on you, like, oh, you must work, like I always think, oh, good on you, like, treat yourself. If you can afford it, treat yourself, you deserve it. I never once look at something that someone's got, even if it's something that I really want, and I don't feel jealousy, and I don't feel the need to be nasty like people have done with me. Like, they've left nasty comments, like leaving a nasty comment over a pair of £18 pyjamas. I mean, I'd hardly bought anything expensive. They were £18. I actually prefer my £12.50 ones, like, they're comfier, but do you know what I mean? Like, every now and then I'll just get like a hateful comment over something that I've bought. But, you know, I'm not, like, those candles are going to last me months, so I'm not just going to fly through them. Like, I've got candles that I've had for months, and, you know, I have been burning them more recently than ever. Like, when Noah was on like a break, the second 2 weeks, because she was on a break, like, she shut her shop for a month, the second 2 weeks I was constantly burning candles. I found them relaxing to look at. Last night I burned, well, I had a candle on called Hocus Pocus in the afternoon, and it's absolutely gorgeous. I waited for weeks and weeks for that to come back in stock. It's not by Noah, by the way. And then, I don't know what time it was, maybe 8 o'clock, I lit my Chill Out candle by Noah, and it's such a beautiful, relaxing kind of scent. Not like those overly relaxing, stinky candles, but like, it's a nice scent, and I had that lit for about 3 or 4 hours. But yeah, I don't burn candles that often. Those candles are probably going to last me a long time. Like the Anxious Mind candle that I finished last week, you would have seen a clip of it in one of the more recent vlogs. I've had that on the go for months. I go through phases. Some nights I want to burn it every night, and then I don't burn it for weeks and weeks. So don't give me hate because I bought somebody candles. I know this video is going to go up weeks, like probably a month after that video's gone up, but I shouldn't have to justify, which I didn't really justify it that much. I just wrote a comment just saying, like, I paid for it out my own money. It was a treat, for like an early birthday present treat. I don't want any nasty or jealous remarks. And I said there's nothing to feel those feelings about anyway. There's no need to feel jealousy or bitter towards someone who's bought a few candles. I mean, yeah, I did spend a lot of money, but I wanted the candles. And do you know what? When I was editing the video, I confused myself when I was talking because I didn't fully explain that I went on to place a second order and I wanted to buy another cinnamon swirl in large. Because I mentioned that I got a medium candle, but what I meant to say was I was trying to get the large, but all there was the medium and small. Medium sold out pretty much after I got it as well. But yeah, it was the cinnamon swirl that I went back on for. I need to find the one that I've got already in this room, and I don't know where it is, but I'm going to look for it tomorrow. I've looked for it a few times. I have a vague memory of knocking it on the floor and it rolling under something, so I think it's gone under my bed. Knowing my luck, there'll be a spider with it and it'll run at me when I move the candle. But yeah, that's the one that I went on for, and I didn't fully explain that's the one I was trying to get in large. I didn't mean to get a medium candle, but when it was my only option because I couldn't get large, I just took the medium. But I wanted the large. So, and I said there was like a small restock coming up where she's going to restock all the large candles. I think all the new scents, I think. And I was like, I don't know if I'm going to buy from it, but I don't think I'm going to, for the simple reason there'll be a proper restock at 2 weeks later. And I don't want to buy from both. I've bought enough candles to last me. I know that I want a large anxious mind candle because I've just finished one and I've got one ready to use, but I will want to get one ready. Even though the one that I've not opened yet, I could have months, but I might not have months. It depends. It always depends on my mood. It is my favourite candle. It does help me. I would like a large meditation, and I would like a large soft sheets. At some point I'd like a large Garden of Eden, and I probably would like another large cinnamon swirl. She's done other scents. There's one, I think it's called Awaken or something like that, and it's a coffee scent. But I'm a bit like sceptical about buying coffee scents because sometimes coffee scents quite hard to get right, and some of them smell artificial, and I'm worried I'll get it and I hate it. So I might get a small in that one. But yeah, my priority is to get another large cinnamon swirl, and I want an anxious minding large, a soft sheets, a meditation. I'd like meditation room spray and probably soft sheets. I always thought I wouldn't like soft sheets, but I've ended up with quite a few soft sheets for free. I've never actually bought it. I've had a couple of the smalls and a couple, maybe 3 or 4 of the minis in soft sheets, and it's gorgeous. But anyway, the reason why I came on to film was because I really need to go to sleep very soon. So I'm ready. Well, I weren't ready, I was just on my phone, like trying to wind down. I need to go to sleep. I'm going to spray some nap time room spray. And I'm ready. And all of a sudden, because I think my dad went to bed at 11 o'clock, and he got up just over an hour ago. And he does this, he'll probably stay up for a couple hours and then he'll go back to bed. Anyway, yesterday, being too nice to people, I had bought my dad an Alexa, and I was going to give it him at Christmas. Because I've got an Alexa. I've not shown it yet, but I've had it weeks and weeks and weeks. And I did a quick unboxing of it, but it was such a quick unboxing. It was really rubbish, and I never edited it. It's still on my phone, but I just can't be bothered doing it. Editing it, because I weren't happy with it. I just rushed through it, because I think I'd unboxed quite a few things that day, and I was like, oh, I'm going to do this, because I've got it. And I weren't happy with it. Even when I was filming, I was just thinking, I'm not happy with this video. And it's in my room, and I've not set it up or anything, because in this room there's only a couple of plug sockets. There's one next to the bathroom door, and in that I usually have my fans plugged in. Well, one of them. I had to sleep with my fan on the other day, well, a couple of nights with the window wide open because I was ill. And then in the other one I have my phone charger. No double plugs or anything in it. I need to get some. And then the other one is behind me. And in that I've got a straightener and a hairdryer. But I need a double plug in each one because I want to plug my mirror in. That's there because it lights up. And I want to be able to plug in a hair curler. Not that I ever curl my hair. There was something I wanted to plug in over here and I can't remember what. And that's all the plug sockets that are in this room. It's really annoying. There is none in any other corner in the room. It's a bit of an odd setup because I wanted a lamp over by the window. But if I did that, I would have to run a plug all the way around this side of the room. And then the next plug is outside my room. It's a double plug. And I've always got my electric toothbrush charger plugged in there. And a Revolution plug. I've got the spiced apple for Christmas in, and oh my god, it smells insane. I can smell it in my room constantly. And that's the only plugs I've got up here, and I don't want my Alexa outside my room. So I need to get 2 double plugs. Well, I want about 3 double plugs. And then I want a plug that you plug in that's got an extension thing on. Or I want one of those that you plug in and it drops down and you can put about 4 in. And I think I want that on each side. And then I can plug the Alexa in. So anyway, I gave him this Alexa and he set it up. And we had a bit of a laugh with it because some of the bloody answers are hilarious. Anyway, so I'm led here, half led, half sat, on my phone, thinking I really need to lie down. He starts talking to bloody Alexa, and Alexa's not bloody quiet, so all I could hear was bloody Alexa, and I'm like, oh my god, can you imagine if I was asleep and Alexa's chatting away? It'd probably make me, do you know, if I was like in a deep sleep and I just did this talking, it'd probably scare me to death, and it's him talking to Alexa. Like, what do you need to ask Alexa at 6 in the morning? Apparently, he has to ask her something. And like last night when I was like downstairs, he kept asking Alexa things. It's alright, because when I put mine in, I'll probably be doing the same thing, to be honest. But I don't know why I gave it to him early, to be honest, because he's been like the worst person to live with this week. Well, for a long time. But like he was like a nightmare the other night. And then I was just sat doing something. I was like, oh, I'll just give him his Alexa because he's obviously bored. So I went and gave it to him. But I was going to save it till Christmas. But Christmas is like probably 2 months away. And I just couldn't be bothered waiting. And I was going to be setting mine up at some point soon anyway. And I thought if Ian finds out I've got an Alexa, he'll probably want one anyway. So I think I want one for my living room as well. They've got a new one that's come out. Not that I'm going to buy it because, you know, like some of you seem to don't like the fact that I buy myself stuff and accuse me of like either getting it on benefits, which I'm definitely not on. I mean, do you think anyone would let me be on benefits when I don't leave the house? I don't think so. Someone accused me of having a sugar daddy the other day and I'm like, as if. Do you know what? I wouldn't want a sugar daddy because I like buying my own stuff for me. Because, and this is what I don't understand about people, like they want people to buy everything for them. Like, what about having that feeling that you've worked hard or you've saved to afford something for yourself? Like, you know, yeah, it's nice to get treats, but it's also nice to save up for something. And sometimes, like, there's things that I want, and I sometimes like wait a year or 2 years for it until I can because sometimes I want things more than other things, or sometimes like some things are a lot more expensive, so it's easier for me to get cheaper things, and then I have to wait a long time for the more expensive things, or I have to save up for a long time. I don't just get things and then when I do get them, I appreciate them more because I've had to wait for it and I've also had to save hard for it. So as much as it is nice to get gifts, there's nothing that beats the feeling of buying something that you've wanted for a long time and you've had to like really save for it. And sometimes like there's things that I really want that aren't that expensive, but it's still a little bit more expensive than things I've got like cash for. Like, you know, if I want a pair of earpods and I could have got a pair with what I bought the Noah order for, or almost. I would have had to put a bit more to it. And afterwards I was like, oh, I should have got the AirPods, but I didn't have quite enough for the AirPods, and yeah, I could have waited, but I wanted the candles because I like candles. They help me with my anxiety and they help me with my low mood depending on which one I like. And I also find it very relaxing to have like the candle lit in the room, and it like just makes it, I don't know, it's just nice to watch. So yeah, I do want some earpods, like desperately want some earpods. It's a shame they don't come with the new phone, because I'm getting the new phone, and you can all hate me as much as you want. You can leave me nasty comments, but yeah, I'm getting the new iPhone. I'm getting the what's it called? The Pro, the iPhone. Is it the iPhone 12 now? Are we on 12? The iPhone 12 Pro in blue. I mean, you'll probably know that before this video comes up. I almost ordered it on Friday, and I went through all the steps, put it in my basket, pick the colour, pick the size memory that I wanted. I always get the biggest memory. That's how I managed to keep all these videos on my phone for editing. And then I got unlimited data, and then you can get like Disney Plus for free. But I want to find out if you need to have, do you know the Disney, that box, the Q box, which I don't have. If you need that, I'm not going to get the Disney Plus for free, because if you're an existing customer, they want you to pay £200 for the box. I'm like, I'm not paying £200 for the box just to watch Disney Plus. So I'm going to find out if I get Disney Plus, can I just use it on my normal Sky box? If not, I'll see what other offers there are. I think the other offers are rubbish and I don't really want them, and I want the Disney Plus. So yeah, I went through every stage and I got to the end and I was like, oh, I wonder if I get the Disney Plus, if it'll work on my box. So I didn't buy it, and I really, really want it. I didn't get the last new phone. So the last time I got a phone, and I'm going to be going very soon, my last phone that I had, I went to have an x-ray and I turned my phone off, even though my phone wasn't going to be anywhere near the machine. You take your bag in that room, and it basically said before you go in to make sure your phone's switched off, so I switched it off. And there's a vlog of this actually happening. I get in my car afterwards and I went to switch my phone on and it wouldn't switch on again. Ever again, it never switched back on again. And I was like, oh my god. And I had to order a phone basically then, which really annoyed me, because every October the new iPhone comes out, and my phone died in, it was either the end of July or early August, I can't remember which one. So I had to get the old model. So I don't even have the last model. I think I have the model before or something. All because my phone died before the new phone was released. And it wasn't like, if it was like a week or something, I would have forced myself to like cope without it and like ordered the phone. But it was like 6-8 weeks before, like it hadn't even been announced at this point, but you know, they pretty much update it every 2 years, every like so often, and it comes out in October. So I basically missed out because my phone switched it off one day, died. I mean, I always wondered if it was something to do with the x-ray machine as well, because my phone was super close to the x-ray machine because of where I was told to put my bag. And I always wondered if the x-ray machine killed my phone. I mean, I don't know if it can or can't, but it wasn't switched on ever again. I kept trying, I kept doing all these hacks that I knew, because there's certain ways you can get your phone to come on if it doesn't go on the normal way, and nothing, absolutely nothing. And then I had to order the phone. Then the delivery driver didn't turn up or something. I had to go to the place to get it. Then they said I didn't have the right ID, and then they said I did have the right ID. It was a bloody nightmare. So, yeah. I'm definitely going to get the phone. I just want to make sure it's as wide as this phone at the bare minimum. I don't want it to be any wider because I can only just about hold this one. So I want to make sure it's a similar width. And then if it is, that's what I'm going to be getting. It's my birthday treat. I mean, I don't know how many birthday treats I'm going to have. But yeah. Do you know what makes me laugh? Well, this made me laugh. Melissa Chadwick, you know. I didn't realise you could see my... You probably just saw me picking dead skin off my foot then. Melissa Chadwick was like, oh, you've got the latest phone. I'm like, yeah. She's like, oh, it's alright for some getting £1,000 phone. Well, Melissa Chadwick, the iPhone 12 Pro or whatever it is, or was it 13 Pro, whichever it is, it's actually nearly £1,400, so, you know, there you go. That's bitterness, Melissa. I'm pretty sure if Melissa Chadwick wanted to get a £1,400 phone, she's probably earning enough money to do it. She does like to shop off on the market with a market handbag. But yeah, she was like moaning at me because she's like, oh, it's alright to have a £1,000 phone, and I'm like, yeah, Melissa, like, I had to pay for it, you know, no one gave it to me. So yeah, I think I'm gonna, do you know what, my phone, because I do all my filming on it, it really like hammers my phone, so the sound quality, you've probably noticed when I'm talking, when I put my phone down in the kitchen I'm talking, it goes quieter and then goes loud and it goes quiet and then it sounds like you can hear all sorts of noises. It's because my phone's buggered. It's because the amount of filming I do on it. It'd be handy if I had a computer and a camera and then film on the camera and edit it on the computer, but obviously I can't afford that. And I think even when I get my new phone, I'm probably still going to film on my old phone. Carry two phones around with me. Just because I don't want to wreck my phone. Because it wears it out. Anyway. Probably won't be asleep for a while, but I'm going to go. I need to edit some vlogs. I edited one yesterday. I ended up editing the Noah video late because I had a plan to edit a couple of vlogs. And I just got distracted during the day, and then I didn't end up editing the vlog till about 7 o'clock or whatever it was, 7:30. And I wanted to make sure I had enough room on my phone for it to export. So yeah, it's up and everything. So I think today when I finally get up, I mean, I'll probably still wake up about 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock at the latest, on about 4 hours sleep. I want to edit a couple of videos today. Because I want to get rid of the stuff on my phone, basically.